Standard 2.2 means I can use Photogates to measure times to calculate speed of an object at each photogate and the average speed between the two photogates. Now to do this, you're probably going to have to collect your own data, but because of the way that we're doing the videos, it's hard for me to show you how to collect that data. So once you run the car down the track, if you're looking for the time through just photogate A, you want the light for just A on. If you want the time for just B, you want the light at just B on. If you want the time from A to B, then you need to have both lights on the timer. If you want the distance from photogate A to photogate B, you need to count the space between the two photogates. So remember, each of those black markers is 5 centimeters apart. Now, when you're calculating your time with your photogate, right, you drop your car down the track or you run it across the track. You don't need to run it more than once in order to get all 3 times. You can toggle the lights and see just A, just B, or A and B at the same time without running the car more than once. Now, in order for us to actually calculate the speeds at each of these places, we need to know what distances to use. The first thing that we need to figure out is what equation we're using. We know that V is equal to D over T. This is ultimately the equation we're going to use to try and calculate the speed at each of the places. Let's start by calculating the speed at photogate A. In order to calculate the speed at photogate A, we need a distance. We aren't going to use the distance between the photogates for this. We're going to use the distance of the item that trips the photogate. The reason we do this is because when the 1 centimeter flag covers up the photogate light for A, we want to know how long that light is covered up. On the car that we use, we always use 1 centimeter because the 1 centimeter flag covers the light. So with a distance of 1 centimeter, we divide that by the time that we got at A. 1 divided by 0.0063 seconds gives us a speed of 158.7 centimeters per second. To find the speed at B, because it's at one photogate and we're covering up the flag, or we're covering up the light at the photogate with the flag, we use 1 centimeter again. This time we use 0.00059 seconds. When we divide this, we get 169.49 centimeters per second. Last but not least, if we want the time, or the speed, from A to B, if we want the speed from A to B, we need the distance from A to B divided by the time from A to B. That will give us our speed of 167.36 centimeters per second. This is your average speed. This is your speed at photogate B. And this is your speed at photogate A. So again, to refresh, the reason we used each of the distances we did. If you want the speed at A, you need the time at A and the distance of the thing that covers A. The same is true of B. Whereas for A to B, if you want the speed from A to B, you need the distance and the time from A to B.